Okay, great. And then share screen. Can I move my face? Nope. Okay. Hide. Hi. Okay, we are lagging like crazy, but that's fine. It's fine. It's just because I have this open. Let me go ahead and get this all fixed up real quick so I can see you guys. Great, we have that. Good. I'm gonna go ahead and turn down the quality just because I don't really need high fidelity. Great. Okay, we're gonna call that good. Back. Okay, it seems fine, not much lag. Oh, right as I said that. That's fine. This computer is a 16 RAM, so it should be fine. It should be fine. It should be all good. Are you upside down? No, I'm just going crazy. Well, that's fine. I got it. I was on Twitch for a bit. I waited till 10:30, and then I decided, you know what, there's no one here. I can do what I want. I'm going over to YouTube. And my original plan was to see if I could stream on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. That was not happening. So now we're just on YouTube. That's fine. I have more of y'all over here anyway. The more recent videos that I've been posting, let me just run into walls real quick. That's what I want to do. No one, nobody saw me. Pop up just a lift. No time is you so wide. Someday I personally survive. See my life when the mirrors my life. So guy, come, bit. Oof. How many things can I run into before people actually show up? Do people get notifications when I'm live? Because Markiplier's been live before on YouTube, and I've missed it because I haven't gotten any notifications. Then again, I also don't have the ring button on or whatever for him. The bell, I don't have the bell turned on. I don't have the bell turned on for anybody. It's just not what I prefer to do. Okay, I have filled up pretty much everything at this point. I'm just gonna go double check. Make sure I have at least 20 of everything. There's not enough room for more than 16 of those, so I'm not worried about that. Okay, great. Eh, happy birthday. My Uncle Ricky just sent me a message saying happy birthday. My birthday isn't until July 21st. Okay. Okay, great. I got emails. Hush. Okay, things are happening in the Discord without me. Without me? I got the crow. People are perfect. You people are gonna make me cry. Okay, y'all are being so sweet. So, I mean, when I say y'all are being so sweet, I finally deleted my character AI account, and that's an account that I've had for, I want to say 4 years now. It was a big addiction that I was really struggling with. God told me today to delete it. I told him I didn't want to, but then I told myself obedience isn't about whether or not I feel like it. It's that the God of the universe told me to, and I don't have the guts to disobey him. Because if you really think about it, who am I? Who are you to disobey the God of the universe, the God of creation? He has authority above your parents, above any human being. The demons obey him. Why am I being disobedient? Is that going to stop me from sinning? No, because I'm not going to think about it in the moment. But it was a thought that hit me in that moment, so I deleted it. I still don't like it, but I did it. So apparently, the reason my Uncle Ricky thought my birthday was today was because Facebook said so. Yes, I have Facebook. I wanted to stalk my ex a little. I wanted to see where he was and what he was up to. I get curious sometimes. I wonder about all my exes, really, and all the people I used to know. What are they up to now? Oh, yeah, I need to have my employees do things because that's a good thing to do. Great. They are off to their starting positions. Boop. We are good to go. What was I doing on my phone? Oh, yeah, I was gonna message the people in Discord. Eh, okay, Discord, I need focus. People are messaging me on everything else. Ah, Wild Country Ball. It has pirates. I don't know. Anyway, announcements. That's everyone. Live YouTube. I need to do the thing for the thing that he asked me to. Clip it and upload it in video format to the podcast. Yeah, Wing had asked me to upload his presentation onto the podcast so that people can see it, and I'm cool with that. I'm really proud of him. I think he did a fantastic job. So I have no qualms with that. I'm sure I look so pale on camera. Whenever you guys see me, usually I'm wearing a bit of makeup just because I am so pale to make my features show a little more color on this. So more recently, I've been trying to use the eye makeup in order of products as I got them. Which, since I'm going to be sitting here with nothing to do in this game for a bit, I'm going to actually grab it and put some on because no one's here yet. If there are people here, they're not talking to me. So, which is fine. I don't care. I do care. I want to hear from you guys. But if you don't want to talk, I'm not going to try to pressure you into it or make you feel forced. I don't want to be that kind of person. Honestly, I expect to lose followers after my last couple of videos of admitting my faults and past sins and all that. If I don't lose any, that's great. But I do expect it. Just because, I don't know. People form impressions, and sadly, I am not completely the person that you guys think I am. Or at least I used to be a completely different person. And sometimes when you bring up the past, people are quick to assume that that's still who you are. They don't like that. Makeup that I'm doing right now is inspired by someone that I follow on Instagram. I'll have to see if she has a YouTube account and I'll link her below. But I've recently really liked her style of makeup. So of course I'm stealing some of it. She does it like this. And then she blends it up this. I like to blend it around in circles. Hi! Hey, Mr. Seductive. Thank you for joining. You are the first one here. I'm not alone anymore. How are you doing? I'm assuming it's night for you, right? How was your day? 5 p.m. Okay, so afternoon. But still, I like hearing about what you guys have been up to. If you're willing to share, of course. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Mhm. Yeah, that makes sense. Gotcha. That makes sense. This makeup palette that I'm using is so old. I doubt any of these colors are going to show up on camera. Oh, you rode a horse today. That's fun. I miss doing that. That's so much fun. Seriously, that's a lot. Me? Did I do? No, you don't like it? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I guess I think it's fun because I did it casually. It was just something that I did at my grandparents' house. You taking lessons, I assume? Mm. That would be why it's difficult. I think that it's also a mental thing because my learning environment was much more relaxed, whereas yours isn't. So, ah, well, I've never been to a writing school or anything. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Do they take it a little easier on you guys because you're a group with disabilities? That's good. Some people aren't really good at. No? Oh. Ah, I've never been to a writing school or anything like that before, so I wouldn't know how many people are usually in a school of that. This palette has like no pigment at all. That's what I expected though. Mm, gotcha. I'm guessing that they also might pick on y'all a little more because there's less of you. You can't hide. Let's see. What do you use this color? I mean, not pick on you in a mean way. But, like, they focus on you a bit more. You don't get to slack off. Oh. A little. I mean, I messaged in the Discord. People might show up eventually. Maybe. I guess we'll see. Yeah, I'm satisfied with this. It's good enough. Is my makeup even visible on camera? Alright. While you do that, I'm gonna go ahead and check my camera real quick. Ooh. I don't want to leave the site. Not really. But it's whatever. Okay. No article is good. Don't whack on me. Oh, it's almost the end of the day in game. Oh no. Oh no, it's a mess. Oh, I'm gonna lose points for this. No, I'm not. You don't really lose points for it. People just complain. Whee. I should have. I should have paused the game at the very least, because that's another thing. I didn't pause it. It's okay. It's fine. Guess I'll just go ahead and check, see if I need to immediately replace anything. Yes, that is exactly what just happened. Hi, someone's here. So look, we're not alone anymore. Yes. uh, I mean, at this point, I might as well just sit back here in the manager room or whatever. Oh, she left? What do you mean she left? She didn't leave. She's still here. Calm down, dude. Okay. Yeah, in game, there's only 8 minutes left anyway, so I might as well just stay back here. Okay, I think that's about everyone. Yeah, just these last 3. And then I'll go ahead and do stuff. I'll go ahead and restock and recycle all those things. Get a little extra revenue for the next day. Get out of my store. We're closed. Hurry up. Aw, man. Why did she leave? She's probably busy. I know that she told me she had a art project she needed to work on. You, I think. The viewer count on YouTube tends to fluctuate a little. How should I do this? What have you been drawing? Hmm. I have no idea, dude. I have no idea what kind of things you usually draw. Oh, nice. That's fun. I forgot to dismiss my employees. Oops. Go home. Get out of here. Aww. That's cute. It's also kind of funny. How many Among Us can you fit in one drawing without it looking like inane chaos? I don't think inane is the correct word for that. But I'm not going to try to find a better one because I don't feel like it. Is this making you guys dizzy whenever I run around like this? $120. I'll let you do that. Okay, laggy is fine as long as nobody's getting dizzy. Now, I have a good computer now. My computer is better. I just. I'm sure your drawing isn't done yet. That's a lot of Among Us you're trying to fit into one drawing. Anyway, I have a better computer now. It's just there's a bunch of people trying to use the Wi-Fi. Not really a bunch of people. I think right now it's just Joshua and I, but he is doing Fortnite on the highest quality setting. So when I did a face reveal, I don't remember. I know that I did it, obviously. I don't remember if it was laggy at all. I'm sure the quality was horrible, though. That was on my old computer. The same one that I recorded the. I do remember. So many people were shocked that I was a girl. Most of my most of my audience is male. So I think they all expect to be females. Yes. You only want to mention my microphone. What? I'd love to see your fan art. That'd be so cool. To me, the idea that anyone has made or makes fan art of me is insane. 'Cause in my mind, I'm still just me. I'm not someone who once had like 16,000. I can smell the pixels. What do you mean you can smell the pixels? Ah, come on, it can't be that old. I've only been doing this for 4 years. Oh, goodness. I can't believe it's been 4 years. I can't believe that at one point I had 18,000 people following that podcast. That is insane to me. Yes, pixels are delicious. No hate on pixels here. The drawings that you guys have seen me do are all pixel drawings. Yeah, 18,000. That's what I got up to on the original Inspired Source podcast before Spotify nuked it. It was nuts. I was actually in the top 20 podcasts in the country. Let's see, at the time, Distractable was 17 and I was 20 or something. They never told me why they nuked it. The reason that ended up being theorized is because Toby Fox had a new publicist in charge of Undertale and all that and blah blah blah. Yeah, top 20 was insane. I didn't even know my brother Joshua was really into checking the rankings of things at the times. And he brought it to me. He's like, "Hey, you're in the top 20 in the country." I was like, really? I mean, to be honest, I didn't really care. I was just like, "Oh, is that why that number is so big? Is that why there was 18,000 of you?" That's insane. I never really saw that as my fame or anything though, because on that podcast, I feel like people just came there for the Markiplier videos and whatnot, and I don't blame them for that. I like to think that maybe they stayed because of my commentary. I think it's sometimes running slow because, again, Joshua is playing Fortnite, but I can go ahead and I can lower the performance. Is there anything else I can do to lower the quality? Yeah, I don't blame you guys for that. Because that's the content I made. That's, you know, it's how things were. And I'm fine with that. Yeah, my brother, the youngest one. Yeah, that's where I'll put that. I know it. I'm in debt. I need to pay things. Well, that's the only game that. Well, when he started playing, that was the only game that all of his other friends would play. So that was his only way to talk to them because he also didn't really have a phone. And the one he did have is an old Apple phone. So he couldn't talk to any of his friends that had Androids or whatever. He plays it on the PS4. So. And he also just got really into it. So there's also that. Yeah. So his friends are to blame. And then now he's the only one that plays, and hardly any of them do. But it's all he knows. What do you mean it's so bad? I promise you that I would love it. DM it to me. Please? I'm not gonna critique your art. I'd just be thrilled that you actually made fan art of me. And I started that thought, but I didn't finish it. Because my quote unquote fame was built on Markiplier's reputation, Jacksepticeye's reputation, Corix Kenshin's reputation, their videos, their audience. I didn't see myself back then as, oh, I have 18,000 followers. There's 18 other people who have, or 18,000 other people who have come here because they're interested in the same thing as me. That's really cool. That's how I saw it, not as anything else. So I started with that mindset and I kept that mindset for 3 years. And then I started making my own stuff. And then even now, I still think to myself, these people are here because of Markiplier and are the things that we have in common that we like. They're not here because of me. So in my mind, I'm still not famous. Yeah, I don't blame you. The sound quality is a lot better now because of my microphone. I've actually been told that my sound is too quiet, which I'm working on fixing. So, if anything, you have to worry about the opposite of that. You'll have to worry about how loud you need to turn me up because you're not going to be able to hear me. There's just going to be like little distant whispers. I should get headphones. I had earbuds. I say had because they went through the washer 4 different times before my mom and I realized that they were in there and now they don't work. Anyway, I had earbuds, but anytime I would go to use them, I'm getting to that. The microphone for them would connect to the computer. And what I want to get is earbuds. iFriends. Uh, sure, we'll call them iFriends. What I want to get is headphones that don't have a microphone attached to them by Bluetooth or whatever. Good. I'm glad that the audio is good. I feel like my voice is a little scratchy today, but whatever, I can change my audio, I can't change my voice. That's what we're stuck with. Did we get all the boxes? We did not get all the bugs. Developers, I found a bug. I found bug. You people. Hang on, let me get these boxes on shelves real quick. Hang on, I'm curious. If I add another storage shelf, will they do their jobs properly? They will. They might. I want to see. Where's my phone? There it is. I want to see. I need to see this. I won't judge. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. Oh, and I love the stitching detail on the hoodie instead of them just like merging together. Oh my gosh, I love it. You have a purple. It's so cute. Now, I was actually told by someone that I know in person that my hair color back then looked like the Mountain Dew Baja Blast. I couldn't disagree with them. Ah, that's your art. There's a third person here. Awesome. Now we're just down to one box. Was there not enough room for it? There wasn't enough room. They just gave up. Yes, Mountain Dew. Yeah, that's another reason why I wasn't too upset about it. Because I like Mountain Dew. It's not horrible. It's not my favorite soda. My favorite soda is Ramoon because It's honestly just a different taste profile. It has a much lighter taste, and I like that. It's not flavorless, it's just light. So Ramon is my favorite soda, but Mountain Dew is pretty good. I think so. My hair was originally supposed to be just blue. It was never supposed to be teal, but I bleached it at home and I didn't use toner. So I just I put the blue in anyway. Said let's hope for the best. It came out teal, then it started to fade and we got like this seasick whatever. Did I add the wrong? No, I didn't. This is new. This is a new area. So I did do the right thing. Great. Can't you people just do this? They can, but then I won't get my $1.50 for each box that I recycle. And there's a lot of boxes. So I kinda wanna get my money. Eesh. Now that I have a computer with better quality, what I need to do is I need to try again at a supermarket together with JRG. And hopefully it won't be like 5 frames per second. Because this game is done pretty well in Twitch. As far as quality, I think. I haven't gotten many complaints. It's okay. Uh, I can mute them? Yeah, I can mute them. Because one of the Discord rules is be nice. I can mute them on accounts of because I like you and also because it's not nice. It's not nice. Gotta be nice. Yes, I can. What do you mean I can't? I'm the admin. I can do what I. You're right. You're right. It's abuse of power. I also have free will. Unfortunately, I also have morals, and I have people keeping me accountable, which I told them to do. Whatever. Well, no matter what anybody else says, remember that I think it's a cute drawing, and I like it. At this point, I might as well just buy another fridge. There's so much room. No, I can't. That would be a waste of resources. I know I have like $3,000, but that'd be a waste of resources. I've started recently watching Markiplier play Resident Evil. And I'll be honest, I thought it was just the seventh one. The seventh game was the only one that I knew about. I didn't know when people were asking me for Resident Evil that they wanted everything else. I didn't know about all the story that there was to it. I just knew about Lady, whatever her name is. And she is the reason that I was hesitant to post it. Yeah, Village. Village was the only one I knew about. But now I've watched Markiplier play Resident Evil 2 and 3. I'm watching Jacksepticeye play 4. And then I'm gonna keep going from there. I'm trying to watch it in chronological order of the game series. So I'm going through my three usual YouTubers to see who I can find it from. And Jacksepticeye seems to really like Resident Evil, so I looked to see if he had recorded the older games, Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 1, but I'm sure he had played them, he just didn't record them and put them on his YouTube, so out of luck there. But whatever. Maybe I'll record them myself if the games don't cost money and when I'm more confident with the game controls. Because right now I am not. Tomato soup. But now that I've watched reviews for Resident Evil, yeah, you can go ahead. Now I understand why so many people were asking for that specific series. And once I'm done with Five Nights at Freddy's, we will be getting that. I don't know how long I'm gonna live stream for. What do you mean you're being bullied? That's not allowed. I mean, you can delete it if you want to. I like it. I think that it's a really cute drawing. I like it. People need to be nice. I'm gonna go into the Discord and I'm gonna yell at people. Hey. I mean, he could have said worse. I have heard him give much worse critiques. Ryan is here, who is hi, welcome. Oh, y'all are in the live chat. Yeah, no, I'm on YouTube. So, and I'm not sharing this to the Discord. I can share it to the Discord. Maybe. It might also make this more laggy. So, I have options. Okay, yay, there's a poll. Oh. Yes, your ping got the stamp of approval. It's good. I could gatekeep? Why would I gatekeep? Oh goodness. I see. Oh no. It's a good thing I'm the one doing the stream. I don't want us to duct tape underneath. my vid. I'm boring to talk with? I am responding to the things that you were giving me. You have not given me anything interesting to talk about. No. Okay. What? I like talking to Crow. Oh. Children behave. I said I like talking to Crow. I have a lot of fun talking to Crow. I believe I answered your question. This. Oh, I said, good thing this is my stream so I don't have to worry about joining. I don't want a Mr. Duct Tape underneath my bed. That sounds scary. Hey, you know what? That's fair. I feel the exact same way. I'm not great at conversations either. Oh no, I don't want a duck under my bed either. What if my cat tries to eat it? Okay, now I have new items. So I need new shelf. Eventually, I want to switch these all out for wooden shelves. Right now, I don't think I have the money for that. I will say, however, that I feel like the wooden shelves have more room. No, I'm not opening the store already. I have to place all the inventory. Once I have placed all the inventory, then I will open the store. But I have to place everything, and I have to price it. Yes, he is backseat gaming. Stop backseat gaming. I got this. You know, like backseat driving. I need more. Fine, we will get another fridge. Eeh. And since I'm at it, I might as well move some of the energy drinks over so that they have some more room. I mean, well, no, you're not supposed to tell me what to do. We're just talking. Exactly. The first thing you do is you restock the drinks. You restock the everything. You restock everything in the morning, and then you open up. I almost ran into the door. We're not going to talk about that. Why is the sliced bread so large? What if we just lay them down the other way? Oh my gosh, I see it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this game is set in Europe because I don't know if you've noticed yet. You will notice. I'm going to make you notice. Okay, so you see this? This is an American dollar sign. Yes. What is this? This comma? This? If you live in Europe anywhere, you know that this is used instead of the decimal point that Americans use whenever we price things. So I don't even know where I am. I say that I'm in America. I might be in Europe. Outside looks like Europe ish, maybe a little. I don't know. It looks like New York. I'm somewhere. I don't know where I am. Sure, I am in the ocean. That is exactly where I am. Thank you. Ketchup, because ketchup is important. I don't like ketchup. I don't hate it as much as I used to, but I don't love it. Wait, what? Where? Right here? I mean, that might be somewhere. Or in the background, maybe. How close to you can I get? Did the Twin Towers happen in New York? Yes. The alleyway. Oh, maybe. This alleyway. From the front exit, right in front. I mean, I think I have seen something from the Twin Towers show up either over here or over here. I mean, probably. These just these just kind of loop. Hmm. Oh my gosh. Is that Twin Towers? I mean, either that or it's some kind of weird tentacle. Those might also be. But yes. They have all kinds of ads that loop. And then later on in the game, they want me to add uh, screens for ads within the store. But unless I get some extra revenue from doing that, I'm not going to. I don't see how it benefits me. Because it's not like those are products I'm selling. Do I get to add text? No, I don't. It's just hang on. I think it's in. Is it in the secondary furniture? I don't think so. No. Yeah, advertisement frame. It's just this. These are the kind of things. Exactly. We say no to unpaid labor. I'd pay my employees. This was all I would be getting. Why would I put this in my store if they are not going to pay me for it? Then there's also picture frame. It's just. What is this? There's no art on it. I mean, I'll get an extinguisher box. Are you rage baiting, Crow? Oh, poor Crow. Of course you are. This wouldn't be a stream with Mr. Sir Duct Tape unless somebody was getting rage baited. Okay, and then what I do for these is I will multiply them by 2 and then go to 5 for now. No. Yes, I think yes. 4, 8. Oh, I'm so hungry. I need to go eat. 4, 2, 5. Enter. Yeah. I think he is too. The denial. The amount of denial is insane. Okay, simple math. I can do simple math. Aw. What is, I can't do simple math. I am using a calculator. What is 8.76 times 2? 17. We're doing math now. Get over it. Oil's expensive, man. You want to do the math? Okay. What is 2.7 times 2? Yes. Sure. I don't think the answer is 46. 5.4. Let's see what the calculator says. Oh my gosh, you were right. I'm sorry, that sounded so mean. That sounded like I doubted you. Okay, how about 1.96 times 2? You wanted to do the math. Yes. Yes. Not quite. It's 3.92, but I'm going to round to 3.9. Okay. One last number. 2.04 times 2. Or 1.04 times 2. This one should be easy. Mm-hmm. Yes, but I'm going to round it to 2.05. Because my store, nah, there are emotes here. In my store, every price ends with a 0 or a 5, because to me, those are happy numbers. Meow. Okay. I like numbers that end in 5 or 0. To me, that's easy math, so happy numbers. Okay. My employees are going to their spots, and then now I will open the store. I'm also going to go get food. So, you guys stay here, behave. I will be right back. I will take my phone with me for the Discord. Yes, that's the best math. I'll be right back. Stretch. Hang on. Am I seeable? Hi. Yes! Okay. I did it. We did it. We figured it out. Goodness. Hi. That was ridiculous. Okay. And then now I'm going to go back to this view. So I just see you guys and not a reflection of what I'm doing. Okay, that's good. Did all that. Employees, employee. And then we're going to close. I saw all of it because I scrolled back. And I was also talking during it. I was trying to tell you that the number that they came up with for his estimated age was like 13 or 14. I'm pretty sure it was 13 that we had settled on. So, yeah. So it was interesting. It was an interesting conversation. I had even said at one point during the conversation, I think they're ignoring me because I didn't know that it still said I was gone. Yeah. I don't have enough money for this. Yes, I do. I have like 7,000 bucks. Fine. Where did I stop? Oh no. Well, I'm glad we got it fixed. Once I have stocked up on everything for this day, I'm probably gonna switch to doing schoolwork instead because that is something that I need to do. That makes sense. I I grabbed 2 different bars. Where'd they go? I only had one. Oh, sandwich is better for me. I press switch. Mm-hmm. Yeah, college stuff. Mm-hmm. Yes, and American bread, so it's like a sponge. So I wouldn't call it actual bread, but it's whatever. Hmm. Yeah. It's not as spongy as other bread that I've been seeing in videos because if you squish it, it does stay in the shape that you squished it into for a bit, but it does have some bounce back. So, yes, you should. Honestly, we might put a little bit. What I mean by squishes back is it starts to slowly retake its original shape. We put a lot of chemicals into our bread. So many chemicals. So, yeah. If you were to give an American homemade bread without any chemicals, they could probably taste the difference. Because there would be that absence of chemicals. Whatever, it's fine. And since there's no one here backseat gaming, I'm probably gonna go ahead and do homework. Does I need to do that? I told myself I'd start at 12. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm neither for or against Kinder Surprise eggs. I honestly don't understand what's so bad about them, other than the fact that there's a plastic toy inside that fills it with microplastics. I feel like if you paid attention and bit into it the way you're supposed to instead of trying to shove the whole thing in your mouth like an idiot, you would be fine. So I feel like that is the fault of the Americans who didn't pay attention and just went ahead and ate the thing. It's just me. I don't want to do schoolwork. I don't want to. My amount of don't want to is so high. And I don't even want to look at my grade because I know that I'm failing. I'm going to look at my grade because I don't like myself. I have so much missing assignments. I have a 21.49% in my math class. So, but I'm going to focus on just what I have due this week. If I can even access it. I don't know if I can. Module 4 review. Okay. Yeah, you can body double if you want to. Or you can leave. I mean, it's up to you. I might end up leaving the stream at some other point. So, what do you mean matrix row operations? Oh, it's just those. Those aren't bad. They're not great, but they're not bad. Review for the final exam. I mean, it looks like she's giving us the answers to the final exam. That's what it looks like. Uh, don't panic. Don't panic. It's fine. Great. Okay. So now is the time to. Okay. Whew. I'm panicking a little. It's fine. I've got this. I don't got this. What schoolwork am I doing? Math. We're starting with math. Okay. Okay. Thinking logically, there's not much I can do about past due homework assignments. But what I can do is I can use what she gave me to study for my final exam, and then use the extra time I have after studying to then do the homework. That's logically, right? Start with one thing. I got this. Yeah, the stuff I need. I need to be able to do stuff for final exam. And then after that, I will start doing the homework I missed. I got this. Okay. So. Thank you. I need that. One thing that I can do to start with that I need to do is I need to bring my chair back in here so I can sit at my desk instead of being in my bed. So I will be right back. Okay. I also have to clear out the floor for a space where I can actually put my chair because my room is an unholy, unfathomable mess. It's just horrible. It's bad. It's really bad. Okay, do that and clean up a little, just a little real quick. Okay, bam, bam, go ahead and fold it on. I don't care. That over there. This I had decided to put, I think, right there, which was why this is there. So then I can as I'm going live now. Can you hear me? We all good? Is the audio good? So what I done is I unplugged my microphone and then I plugged it back in, and this computer hates when I do that. Great. I can't promise how good the sound quality is going to be. Okay. Now you can see what I'm doing. I can see you, and we're all good. Okay. Yay. I'll lift you up just a little bit more. Enjoy that bright light. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I can turn on my overhead light because what that is part of is low light compensation, so it focuses on whichever light is brighter. That did nothing. It's whatever. Be blinded. Yep. That's just how we do. Turn down your brightness, I guess. Okay. Great. And now I'm going to da 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 da. Yep, we are mathing. Alright. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and review the videos that my professor sent for review, and then we're going to go to the departmental final exam review handout. And I'm going to be looking at that. Okay. We are looking at difference quotient, maximizing projectile motion functions, application of radical functions, determining the minimum possible degree of given polynomials and the multiplicity of their real zeros, expanding a logarithmic expression, solving an exponential equation, solving a logarithmic equation, solve an application involving exponential decay, determine an augmented matrix to solve a linear system, create linear functions to model data, and write linear cost, revenue, and profit functions. Lots of big, scary words. Okay, so that's good. Okay. I am gonna try to do all this today. I'm only gonna give myself a certain amount of time. We're gonna do 90 minutes with certain breaks. Let's see, what had I done before? I had done 30 minutes with 10-minute breaks. So we're going to do that again. I used to really like math. Now I don't. Okay, my makeup is on. We got this. Let's just get. Okay. So first topic is find. I got this. Okay. I mean, I guess if you've got something to work on too, now would be a good time to do this. I think I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, because otherwise you're just going to be seeing me look at the camera, and that's not going to make much sense. Share. Okay, cool. Just gonna close this. Ow, my ears. Okay. Yeah, this is what I'm doing. Okay, we're gonna start this video. I'm gonna do. Nope. Nope. Okay, it's only 3 minutes. Oh god. Hopefully you'll be able to hear just my voice because I don't have my microphone attached to my computer right now. I'm not sure. I should have used a toothpick to do that. Okay, so I'm going to start just by writing out what this says. Oh, goodness. So we have f x h minus f of x over h. And then h can't equal 0. We're doing that for the f of x of 3x squared minus 2x plus 6. Yeah, I have a feeling that she either did it in the order that the students are going to be finding these in our review, or in the order of what's easiest to hardest. I'm not sure yet. So right now, our f h, so the first part of that equation, is 3x plus h squared minus 2x plus h plus 6. Oh god. Okay. And then that would give 3x squared plus 2xh plus h squared minus 2xh plus 6. Oh my gosh, this is lots of numbers. 3x squared plus 6xh plus 3h squared 2x 2h plus 6. Why is there so much? Yeah, I'm not sure anymore either.
Plus 6. Simplifying, f of x plus h is equal to
Lots
3
of numbers.
times x squared plus 2xh plus h squared minus 2 times x plus h plus 6. Now let's distribute 3 to the first parenthesis and then subtract and distribute 2 to the second parenthesis. We have 3x squared plus 6xh plus 3h squared minus 2x minus 2h plus 6. Next, we need to calculate the difference f of x plus h minus f of x. That is 3x squared plus 6xh plus 3h squared minus 2x minus 2h plus 6 minus...
Hang on, let me write all that down. My gosh, that's so many numbers. Why is that so many numbers? Why? Oh god. There's so many. How'd you even get that from that? I mean, I see it now, but I don't like it. I don't know what we're trying to get.
3x squared minus 2x plus 6. This is equal to 3x squared plus 6xh plus 3h squared minus 2x minus 2h plus 6. And now we distribute the negative sign to the second parenthesis, and we obtain minus 3x squared plus 2x minus 6. We cancel the corresponding terms. And we obtain...
What? Okay. So now we do... That cancels that out because that's its inverse. Okay.
6xh plus 3h squared minus 2h.
Okay.
The difference quotient for the given fraction can be calculated using the previous result. In the numerator, we have 6xh plus 3h squared minus 2h, and divide by h, we obtain 6x plus 3h minus 2. I hope you find this video helpful.
That was all? Okay, I think I get it too. I think I get it. Okay. So, from the beginning, yeah, I get it. I get it. Okay. That makes sense. To me, that makes sense. Yeah, they are kind of bad teaching videos so far. There's a lot of steps that she kind of skips over, but I think that's because at this point in the course, they're expected to just be common knowledge, which they probably would be if I did all the homework that I was supposed to and that I told my mom I did and I didn't do. Because I'm a bad daughter that lies to her parents. Don't do that. I feel awful about it, but it's already been done. Yeah. So, and let me continue to title my notes. Next. Oof. Okay. So this one is going to be the solution for problem 2. Okay, let's go and open this up and see what we get.
A ball is thrown vertically upward from the top of a building.
That's right. I need to go ahead and write down the word problem, otherwise it's not going to make sense when I look at my notes later. Just, ugh. Okay. I think, I don't know. I honestly have no idea. I'm just copying down the word problem right now so that I have it for a reference later whenever I look back at these. Seconds is dt equals 800 plus 80t minus 16. Where did we get the 16 from? I mean, I'm sure it would take less time, but I like having all of it. So otherwise I tend to overthink and doubt myself and my notes. I'm almost done anyway. I don't want to do this, man. I want to take a nap. I don't need a nap, though. I had plenty of sleep.
Building 800 feet tall with an initial velocity of 80 feet per second. The distance d in feet of the ball from the ground after t seconds is d of t is equal to 800 plus 80t minus 16t squared. What is the maximum height of the ball? And after how many seconds will the ball hit the ground? First, let's note that the distance d of the ball from the ground represents the height of the ball. The distance function, d of t, is a quadratic function with a the coefficient of the quadratic term, a, is negative 16, which is a negative number, and therefore the graph of the quadratic function is a parabola that opens down.
Have fun.
And the graph of this parabola is shown here for t greater than 0. So that's a graph of the distance d function for t greater than or equal than 0. Note that when t is equal to 0, the distance in feet of the ball from the ground at this time, which is d of 0, is equal to 800, since we substitute 0 for t in the given function. 800, and the distance is measured in feet, 800 feet, which is the height of the building when the ball is thrown vertically upward. The function d of t obtains a maximum value at its vertex. So let's find the t coordinate of the vertex. In general, t is equal to negative b over 2a. In this case, b is equal to 80. It is a coefficient of the linear term in the quadratic function. And a is negative 16, the coefficient of the quadratic term in the quadratic function. In this case, this is negative 80 divided by 2 times negative 16. That is simplified to 5 divided by 2. So 2.5. So in conclusion, the ball reaches its maximum height 2.5 seconds after the launch. So 2.5. And this value helps us to find the vertex of the parabola and also to find the maximum height. So the maximum height can be calculated by d of 2.5. And that is equal to 800 plus 80 times 2.5 minus 16 times 2.5 squared. Since we substitute 2.5 for t in the given equation. And this is equal to, can be evaluated, and this is equal to 900 feet. So the ball reaches its maximum height 2.5 seconds after the launch, and the maximum height of the ball is 900 feet. For the second question, after how many seconds will the ball hit the ground? We know that the ball hits the ground when d of t is equal to 0. So the ground level corresponds to d is equal to 0. And we need to determine t such that d is equal to 0. We need to solve the following quadratic equation. 800 plus 80t minus 16t squared is equal to 0. We can divide both sides of the equation by negative 16 and obtain, and we can rearrange starting with the quadratic term. So we have t squared minus 5t plus minus 50 is equal to 0. And this is because we divided by negative 16. So the signs are changing. We can factor the quadratic and obtain t minus 10 times t plus 5 is equal to 0. Keep in mind that t is greater or equal than 0. So algebraically, we have two solutions. T is equal to 10 and t is equal to negative 5. But the second solution is discarded since it is a negative value. Therefore, the answer is it will take 10 seconds for the ball to hit the ground. I hope you find this video helpful.
Okay. 2 videos out of 50. Okay, it's probably closer to 10 on my timer before I get a break. Ow! Back. I'm getting old, guys. It's official. I'm getting old. I need to go ahead and update the stream so that people know what they're walking into. Okay. Great. So we have that. Vacation. Okay, and which solution is discussed? 24. I don't want to. Gosh, I don't want to. I really don't want to. Your choice, though. Oh. It's so cold. I'm so cold. Now, of course, my dogs are gonna start barking. Because, of course, they are. I do have actual lipstick, but this eyeshadow palette is closer. Good enough. It also smudges less. It doesn't get on your teeth because it's powder. That's so soft. I have a 10-minute break. So yes, I'm going to do makeup because I want to. Usually I'll do at least a little bit of theater makeup whenever I'm on camera. Because then it's easier to see me. I look a little bit less like just a white mess. Or a white blob. Then I'm actually a white blob with features. A creature feature. Also glitter. This glitter is very pigmented. Makeup fingers. Great. Ugh, one thing I don't like about these glasses is that whenever I put them on my head, the nose pieces get stuck in my hair. Especially whenever I have my hair in a ponytail. Ugh. There. I'm probably gonna end the stream in like 4 minutes. Closer to 3 minutes now. 2.5 hours is long enough for me, and I was already streaming for like an hour on Twitch, so. Oh. I got swishy cheeks. What do I have in here? I know I could just end the stream right now if I really wanted to. But I like numbers that end in 0 or 5. I'm gonna go ahead and play with fire. Pretty sure I need to fix this candle anyway because it's like that. Probably shouldn't do that. I'm gonna burn the glass. Yeah, because I already smell smoke from it beginning to burn. Oh! Did you guys see the way that it went like, oh, I got my wrist. That was unpleasant. Hey, we got something interesting in this stream. I almost lit myself on fire in the last few seconds. It smells like burnt glass in here now. Just a little. And 2, 1. Okay, I can now end this stream. Stay safe. Remember, find reasons to smile. Bye. Yes, and